get in the enemy territory thinking you might get points, and you do what you can't do. You make that mistake, put the ball on the deck, defense recovers, and gets the momentum in this football game.
The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Rides to the back. He's got the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hill. Oh, he's got some space. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's McClure.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Moving out to the right. He's going to run it. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. On the ground, it's Daniels.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. This time, they'll throw it. Complete. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. Tulane didn't start this drive with very good field position, but now they've got a chance to operate. Quick give. It's Hill. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Still nothing on the board as we open up play here in the 2nd quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. A first down run in the red zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tulane. The Green Wave hoping that huge run puts momentum on their side. He's changing the play. Hits inside, it's Daniels. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Got the big tight end on the corner route. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Drops back on first down. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
The run inside. It's Daniels. Stopped right there.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Throws for the tight end. He's open on the right. And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on third and really long, making a play, not putting the ball in harm's way. But I love what the defense did, man. They understood where the sticks were, and they weren't letting their playmaker get behind them. They were going to come up, make a sure tackle, and force the fourth down. And now you can make the decision on what you want it to be, but I like the execution by the defense.
Needs it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Yeah, 4th and inches, midfield. Go ahead. Go for it. I love the play call by the head coach. Trust your offensive line to get some movement out front. Let's keep this drive going.
Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. They're going to ride this running back. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw it last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult 3rd down.
That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive.
Well, they weren't throwing to the sticks on that 3rd down. They hit the drag route. They get a nice gain, but that now sets up 4th down with more yards to go, and it's decision time. I think moving forward on 3rd downs, you got to start thinking about routes down the field.
No good. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first. Left side, it's McClure. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as his offense continues to roll. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Out wide left, it's Hill. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Out wide right, it's McClure. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. From the red zone, it's McClure. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to points before the half. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the right. Got his man all by himself. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The green wave, after doing work through the air, might just go back at it. Fresh set of downs going up top. Left side, it's McClure. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. From the gun. Makes the catch. It's McClure. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. Oh, and he missed it. No good. It's still a... The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. Goes upstairs. And he strides his way into the end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Rushes on. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Chucked it away just as he was hit. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Still second down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He's not. Running inside, it's McClure. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
42-yard line. And that's good enough.
The offense set for a first down play. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Drops back on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Wide open downfield. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They just keep firing. On the move. Took a shot as he threw. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Escapes the pressure to his right. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play.
Yeah, I think that's nice discipline by this defense. Doing a good job playing inside out, using the sideline to their advantage, kind of stringing it out, not giving up yards. This is a really good job by the defense, playing fast and playing smartly.
Oh, pressure's coming. Couldn't find anybody open. Great place to start for this offense. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lewis. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Green Wave. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. He'll set up to throw. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's McClure. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. Looks as if it's the junior linebacker who's still down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. Quarterback changing the play. Second down, gonna throw it. Makes the grab. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Still looking. Looking down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
The defense hasn't been able to stop this guy all game long, so the offense is going to keep...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on 4th down. And make the catch, and the defense will... Wants to throw one first. He's taking the shot. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. Turning it on. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
At the 45 on his way. Final timeout taken by the Bulldogs. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Release to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Daniels. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Rush right in his face. Tackled way behind the line. It'll be a loss of 7. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Snags it and he's open. Running inside the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Green Wave. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And this offense can...
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Hill. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. One for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. And that's how you finish it off, scoring on the final play of the game. Doesn't affect the outcome, just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.